Hey guys, I'm Kent Rose with the Hillbilly Arm Drop Drags. I'm down here in Lexington, Kentucky today. I've been invited to come down here to Central Kentucky Motorsports, and we're trying to do some new things here for the Hillbilly Arm Drop Drags. And we've been working on this for a while, and working with a couple of guys from down here to get some motorcycles to come up to the Arm Drop Drag race. And we're down here today going to meet these guys here behind Central Kentucky Motorsports. And I understand this is where a lot of bikes get together and they gather. And these are just not your average everyday cruising bikes. This guy right here has got a very successful business here in Lexington, Kentucky. And we're going to meet with him today. And some of his guys are going to come up. And I understand there's a place they call like going down to the river. And that's a new thing for me. And we're going to go down there and we're going to be shooting some footage there today. And we're going to invite these guys, and they've made us, we got a verbal and a handshake on them here today that they're going to come up and they're going to put a show on there for us up the Hillbilly Arm Drop Drags. So just stay with us here, and we're going to get some of this underway here at the Central Kentucky Motorsports in Lexington, Kentucky. Compliments the Arm Drop Nation. And we're here at Central Kentucky Motorsports, and this is a new company that went in here back in March down here in Lexington. And these guys are shaking and baking, and they're getting it done in the street bike world. I'm not talking about cruisers, I'm talking about street bikes. I'm talking about the baddest bikes on the planet. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how your company, came about, and like what's going on back here and what we're getting ready to do this evening.
Well, like he said, we opened up right at the beginning of March, and ever since then we just we've been breaking expectations every month. We've been comping and comping and comping, and we're trying to do what we can to take off with the street bike scene again now that some of the local dealerships have kind of bailed out on it. We'd like to take what it was and amplify it to what we can make it.
We're reaching out to the street bike community. We can get anything you need. We're set up with Western Power Sports, Parts Unlimited, MTA, any part you need, aftermarket, OEM, we can get it. We're doing full service. We got tire changers, deals going on tires every single day. We use motorcycles, brand new scooters, anything you need, we have it.
Let me ask you, now I understand you're on the internet too, like you got your own website. So
yes,
guys
sir.
can get on there and they can look up and they can see what you got for sale.
CentralKentuckyMotorsports.net.
And I know so these trucks, as I've been here, guys, there are trucks coming in and out of here continually all the time. So you all are shipping stuff out, right, too?
Yes, sir. Most of the parts that we are getting from all those distributors are coming in the next day. So anything you need, we don't sell anything at retail, nothing plus retail. Everything, you can guarantee yourself 10% off anything in the store.
I want to tell you something else about these young bucks right here. Now look here, guys, they're shaking and baking because when I come down here, I've been down here 4 or 5 times. I was invited down here by my good friend Tim Clark, and Tim works all the time and I work, and we've been trying to get this Arm Drop Nation thing getting bigger and stronger all the time, and I want to get these motorcycles involved. And these guys, they got some of the fastest and baddest bikes on the planet, and I've been introduced to them a little bit down here after hours. It's a little bit of a new thing here, for old Kentucky. Well, let me tell you what they're doing. When I come down here at the evening time, these guys are in this shop and they're turning boats. These guys are down here 7 days a week. I've seen these guys here at the evening. You're not going to come down here and they say, hey, we can't get that thing done for you. These guys are going the extra mile, they're going the extra limit, and they're staying here at night and they're working on these bikes. Now they got guys that are down here working from 8 to 5. They got another shift that comes in and they're working from 5 to midnight. I've been down here several times and on the weekends, and these guys, they can't go out here and play and run up and down the road on their motorcycles because this place has gotten so big. They're down here burning the midnight oil and they're outgrowing this building that they got right here right now. If you look in the back right here, this shop is jam-packed full of stuff. Now listen, I know, and I take my bike to where the best is done because I've got my motorcycle down here right now, the old Battle Axe, and these guys are down here doing a little bit of service work on it right now. And speaking of, I got a great big wide tar. That's a TAR on the back of my motorcycle, and you just can't take a normal everyday regular tire changer and change that tar. So these guys, so these guys right here, they know how to put the tar on my motorcycle. And that's what they're doing. We're just joking and kidding, carrying around, just kind of carrying on here a little bit, guys. But honestly, I got a real wide back tire, for my kind of bike. What is that? You know what the size of that thing is?
It's a 230? It's
like
250.
It's a 250. Yeah, he corrected him. That ain't no 230. That's a 250 on the back of the big dog bike right there, the Battle Axe. And listen, my bike is kind of a full-blown custom. There's nothing that you can get that you just go into any other kind of a place. You have to come to a place that does custom bike parts, and they don't have to. That's what I said. I need this ignition box. I need this kind of a fork seal right here. I got Cervini forks on this bike. These guys can get parts for my Cervini forks. If you need a real bad chain, my bike, you can't just put a belt on it and hit a break it. Mine's got a real bad chain on it. These guys can get me that chain. Hey guys, I'm here at Central Kentucky Motorsports here again. I'm here with Bad Brad right here, the street bike guy, and I'm here with, I'm gonna get a little name here going on for Drew, but I can't find nothing right now. I can't reach up in the sky and pull a rabbit out of the hat. But I tell you what I am gonna do for you. I'm gonna give you the phone number for Central Kentucky Motorsports. It's 859-368-9462. And I would like to remind you that, look here, if you like to get on Facebook and you're on a computer all the time, you can type in these guys' website, and I want to let them tell you about the website, and go ahead and give me the website address.
www.centralkentuckymotorsports.net. And we're a little behind right now, but we're trying to keep it as up to date as we can with all of our inventory, our upcoming events, so on, so on. We're trying to play on to what Kent's got going on out there as well.
This guy's a member of the Arm Drop Nation, and he's shaking and baking for the Arm Drop Nation. Drew here is shaking and baking. You see, Drew, he's ready. Get your other hand out of there, Drew. What are you doing, man? He's ready to shake and bake. Drew's ready to shake and bake for the Arm Drop Nation. Why don't you tell us a little bit, like I saw some helmets. I saw you got those leathers in there and stuff. I saw gloves. Why don't you tell us about some of that stuff right there?
We've actually got, we just set up with Parts Unlimited. We have the full Alpine Star, Icon leather, whatever you need. We have full one pieces on the showroom floor. We can get them, size you up, get them on order if you don't fit the size. We have Paradigm helmets, made 2012 Top 10 Helmet of the Year. We have Bazzaz, Power Commander, Dyno Jet, Olin's, whatever you need to make the top of the line sport bike accessory part.
High horsepower stuff. You got the high horsepower.
We can get a dyno. We can get you everything you need.
You got those real bad, like those pipes, sir, that they put on, like,
oh,
and
yeah.
you got the.
Pretty much just drop it off with a credit card and we can have it running for you.
Now, I'll tell you something.
What you need to do.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something else I noticed about these guys right here. I come in down here, and it was something kind of new to me. You know, I'm 51 years old, and I'm old, and I'm tired, and I'm fat. And, you know, I got a little bit different kind of a bike. But I come in, I never seen a beat in my life. But these guys, it looks like a daggone electrician's place. These guys like to put those, it's not the moron lights, it's the neon lights. Everybody's putting them neon lights on these days, aren't they?
There's some out there for
sure. Yeah, I've been seeing, you guys install those, don't you?
We do.
Yeah, so if you want to light them up when you're cruising out the parkette or you're running down the road, I tell you what, I'd say Drew here, don't light his up, because when he goes down the highway, he don't want nobody to be able to find it. He might be doing triple digits. And you all ride and run and race what you sell here?
We do.
The products that you got?
Everything.
Yeah.
Look, we've not sold anything we haven't tested ourselves.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, boys. These guys right here, they do it a little bit different. I'm down here at Central Kentucky Motorsports, and I got a business card here from my friend here, Brad Stinnett. New, good young friend. How old are you, Brad?
20.
This guy's, hey, look here, guys, 20 years old, down here shaking and baking for Central Kentucky Motorsports, trying to get this motorcycle shop going on down here on New Circle Road here in Lexington, Kentucky. The address for this place right here is 2342 Palumbo Drive in Lexington, Kentucky, 40509. If you want to see these guys live and you want to see this action happening, these guys on Labor Day weekend, August the 31st and September the 1st, these guys are going to come up here and they're going to support the Arm Drop Nation. Now, I'm going to say we're going to get approximately somewhere between 50 and 100 motorcycles to come up there. So now look here, you got some big old shoes to fill, brother.
That ain't no
you know what I
problem
mean?
at all.
He said that ain't no problem at all. How about you, man? Are you all
right? Between 100 and 150 at least.
He said between 100 and 150 bikes. Now let me tell you something, guys. If we're down here at Central Kentucky Motorsports and these guys tell you they can get something next day and they're telling you they're coming up there to support the Arm Drop Nation, you remember this right here. I'm Kent Rose, and if I tell you it's Christmas, you can hang your stockings.